If there's one thing that I can say looking back at how this year has started off, 2021, it's that you got to show up. I look back at every, quarter, every month, and I try to think to myself, why were things happening the way they happened? Why did that go well? Why did that go bad? Why did this work? Why did that break? And I think that exercise has been super helpful for me to kind of set my path forward about thinking, what should I do next? What shouldn't I do next? Where should I give focus? Where should I pull back from? Where should I give energy? Where should I pull away? And one thing that was so real for me, looking back at Q1, the first couple months of 2021, was showing up. I think oftentimes we get so caught up in where we should be, what we want to be doing, what's next, when what's going on right now is incredible. And something that I've really had to do is to slow down from how are we going to get bigger? What are we going to do next? Why aren't we there yet? And say, look where I am right now. Progression doesn't always mean one more. It may be a little bit deeper with what you've got. Looking back on, the little bit of success that we've had, and it hasn't been incredible, but it's been fun. It's been amazing. The places we've traveled, the people we've met, the collaborations we've had. We never would have known that this year would look like this looking back. But every time it's worked for us, it's because someone on our team or myself or whoever it was showed up in that situation to make it happen. Every day is not easy. Every day is not easy. In fact, I would probably venture to say that most days are going to be pretty damn hard if you're showing up, if you're putting yourself in those positions to achieve what you're talking about. Because the signs of that uncomfort, that's the growth. Showing up means that you are practicing and you are putting in the effort to get where you want to go. You got so many people out here saying they're going to do this, saying they're going to do that, talking about this, looking at that. But if you don't show up in the opportunities to get there, or if you don't show up every day ready to achieve that mission or make that next step forward, it's not going to happen. You want another client? Well, are you showing up every day trying to get that client? Are you showing up in the DMs? Are you showing up in the email conversations? Are you showing up in the cold outreach? Are you showing up in the coffee shops? What are you doing? How are you showing up to achieve that? But every moment that I sent that DM, had that conversation, stepped into that project, stepped into an opportunity to improve our team, communication, systems, whatever that looks like, I can't even tell you how impactful that's been. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy to do. It's probably one of the hardest things that you're going to have to do because no one can do it for you. You can't ask someone to show up for yourself. I mean, you could try, but it's probably not going to get you very far. And that's the world that we live in. It's more competitive than it's ever been. Whether you're investing, whether you're trying to get a job, whether you're trying to buy a house, whether you want a promotion, there are so many other people out there that are doing the work, trying to show up, and let's be real, it's a game we all got to play. I'm not going to act like I'm always happy about it. Some days it sucks. Yeah, it was hard to get out of bed this morning. I'm not even going to lie to you. But I knew that I had to show up, I had to get it done, and take that next step forward. So my question to everyone listening to this video, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. But the question is, what do you need to show up in better tomorrow? Where do you need to show up? What do you need to do? What's the activity? What's the goal? What's the mission that you can show up for better? If you are pushing and motivating and trying to get yourself to the next level in anything that you're doing right now, I'm going to challenge you to show up better tomorrow. Show up louder, show up prouder. Be there, get it done. Put a smile on that face. This has been another Jebshoots original. Thanks for tuning in. Jeb out.